Hello, all. What's going on?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Benton City Council Special Meeting. Today is July 26, 2022. And I would like to call the meeting to order. Mrs. Funk, would you mind leading me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. We do have some amendments to the agenda. And I believe we're calling 2 executive sessions, which we can do in one time, I believe,
Under one number.
under one number.
Do we need to do roll call first?
Oh, sorry.
Sandretto here.
Wadsworth here. Here.
Mochler here.
Good to hear.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
So are we wanting to add that after the confirmation of maintenance worker 1?
No, I want to amend the agenda now.
I know, but is that where you're wanting to put the executive
Yes.
session?
Yeah.
Craig? What RCW are we using?
Just confirming that it's 4230 110 subsection I believe. Central litigation.
4230 110 what?
Aye.
Subsection I.
Okay.
Okay. So we will now move on to the discussion of the confirmation of the city clerk treasurer. Does anyone on the council have any questions?
Other than I haven't seen any documentation on the gentleman in question. Who's talked to him? What's the recommendations of the board?
It was my understanding that an email was sent out to all council members with his
I did not
resume
receive it.
from Margaret.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything either.
I saw a notice from Margaret that there was a thing.
Okay.
And when I went back to my email to double check that, there's nothing from her. So I don't know
Okay.
what's going on with my email or what, but
Your email doesn't like Margaret. Yeah.
It was sent out.
It's for everyone. I'd like to see David's as well. You cannot make copies.
No, because it'd have to go into the packet and then it's an application and it is not, you can't give it out per public records.
You can.
That's
look it
why-
up on your phone.
Yeah, that's why I sent it to them individually.
like I said,
Because I contacted Craig to see if I should put it in the packet and it's excluded from PRAs.
David,
It's an
I just sent it
application and
to
resume.
So you can explain the process though. That would be helpful and insightful.
Okay, yes, we had several people that applied and we went through a screening. I believe we talked about this the other night and narrowed it down to 2. And then we sent out an offer, which was rejected. And then we accepted Mr. Bogus. And Mr. Bogus has quite a bit of experience in accounting. Perhaps you'd like him to speak. He can talk to his credentials. So we've sent him an offer letter and he accepted. So we would like to have him confirm this evening so that he can start tomorrow. So he has some time with Rebecca.
Madam Mayor, may I have the floor?
Yes, you may.
We initially had interviewed Mr. Bogus the same time as the other applicant. And then when that fell through, they actually did a second interview with Councilmember Reed and Councilmember Funk present. So they have spoken to him and interviewed him during the process. I was not available as I was out due to family. Just so you know, there has been 2 council members who were part of the interview process.
And the first round of interviews, who interviewed?
Me, JB, the mayor, and Bill.
And then the second round was JB, the mayor, myself and Bill.
And myself.
And Margaret.
And Margaret.
And Margaret.
Margaret,
Yes.
so,
Yeah.
hello.
You still don't get it?
I got it from.
Okay.
Okay.
So would anyone like to ask Mr. Bogus any questions?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Looks like he's got some pretty good experience.
Yes, he does. He has very good experience. And if I might just go ahead and say how I felt about things, I think he's a good candidate for several reasons. Number one, he wants to stay here for a while. And secondly, he has a lot of experience in the construction industry, which I think will be good in managing all of our contracts and keeping track of that type of money. And his experience with records requests, I think he was really my choice all along. So I hope you all will agree.
I make a motion to, if there's not more discussion from my fellow council people, I make a motion to confirm Patrick as our city clerk treasurer.
Second.
All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Sandra, do I?
Wadsworth, aye.
Funk, I,
Mochler abstain.
Reed, aye.
Okay, motion carries. Thank you. Good job. All right. And our next employee, hopefully, is David Bassick. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And I don't know much about David other than he was selected. Is
Madam Mayor, his name is pronounced Vasic.
Bassick.
Yes.
Margaret, you've looked at his credentials. Did you have anything to say about David?
Everyone that I talked to about David had nothing but high praise, said he has an excellent work ethic, and he only wants to do the job right, and he's very meticulous. That was some of the top items that they spoke to him about.
And you called all the references, is that correct, Margaret?
I called 4 references and they all gave extra high praise. And one of them is a counselor over at Prosser School.
Who was in the interviewing process, Margaret?
Yeah, it was Sergio, Jose, and
Oh,
Okay, I was out. That's why I'm asking.
I wasn't in on that, so I'm not quite sure who all was in on it.
And what position is he filling again?
maintenance one.
Is that a full-time position?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
it's to replace Bodie because he left.
Okay.
And we actually had an extensive amount of applications. We did this on Indeed and there was like over 20 that I'm aware of. And Jose is the one that picked and interviewed and did all of that process. And he is not here due to
Mr.
Testing.
Bassick, are you on? Can we have him say something, say a few words?
Let me contact him and see, okay?
Okay.
David, can you hear us?
he's not muted.
Is there an email with his information too?
I didn't know.
I think that was all done when I was gone.
So is he muted? So, or,
No, he's unmuted. He's just not responding.
oh,
I'm giving him a call right now. David, can you speak? They ask if you can speak. Are you unmuted?
Mhm.
Yes. His microphone's moving. He's just not
You said
pushing it.
your microphone's moving. Have you got the voice, have you got the speaker turned up? Rebecca, do you have any other ideas?
Mm,
The only thing I could check is the settings and make sure his mic's turned up.
Yeah, he'd have to check his mics to make sure that the mic is
Hit
connected
your settings to make sure your mic is on.
on
Is there
his.
any way for Ms. Duke to place him on speaker so that we can pick him up through Ms. Duke's microphone? So I'm hearing her loud and clear.
Oh, you could do that too.
We can do that too. Margaret, you want to put him on speaker on your phone?
Okay, let me put you on speaker. Okay, let's see if they can hear you.
Can you hear me?
oh, there's a lot of feedback, but
There's a big echo going
Yeah.
on.
Have him mute his mic on his end
All right, mute your mic on your end.
of the computer.
Is this any better?
All right, have you muted your mic?
Well, I took you off the speaker.
Well, I've got you on speaker. You need to be on speaker but mute your mic on your computer.
Yeah, it's not letting us. It won't, I can't figure out how to get to the,
Well, they're gonna go through my phone, so let me see if this will work. All right,
Margaret, what's his number?
okay, hang on. Just a second. Let me hang up from him then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's 509-366-7968.
hello?
Hi, David.
Hi,
Hi, can you hear us?
I can.
Okay, we'll just use my phone.
Okay.
This is Rebecca, the current city clerk treasurer for the city of Benton City, by the way.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi. So I have you on speaker in case any of the council members have any questions for you.
Okay.
So David, I haven't seen your application. I'm going on a recommendation from our field staff and our mayor. But I'd like you to tell us a little bit about your work experience and your credentials, please.
Yeah, so I've actually been in the trucking industry for going on 21 years now. I do local LTL, deliveries and stuff. And I've got lots of experience and, working with mechanics and hand tools, air tools. I had my own handyman business for a while and, was licensed and bonded and did work throughout the Tri-Cities in that. And so, just got lots of experience with, like I said, hand tools, a lot of hands-on experience. Did some flood and fire restoration before the trucking industry, going into houses with emergencies with, water disaster, black water, sewer water, extracting water out from houses and pulling things out, that were damaged, mold, all that good stuff. And so that was a lot of emergencies, on-call stuff as well throughout the nights. But yeah, I've got my CDL. I know how to drive truck and, it's just, I seen it come up and I thought it would be a good chance for me to get into something a little different, a little more hands-on, which I'm, better at doing. I love hands-on work, so very easy to get along with, train, and always, up for something to learn something new.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Council, have any other questions?
Okay, yes. Anybody else? No. Okay.
Motion to confirm.
Okay, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Sandra, do I?
Wadsworth, I.
Funk, I,
Mochler abstain.
Reed, aye.
Okay, motion carries. And David, congratulations, you're our newest member. So I understand you're going to be starting on the 2nd of August. Is that
That is
correct?
correct, and thank you very much
Okay,
for having me.
thank you for applying. Have a good evening.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, David. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So now that we have, we're going to move to the executive session. So if
Who do you want here?
Alan has to be here and Craig.
Just real quick before we go into executive session, did we approve the agenda as amended?
Didn't even approve the agenda.
I got distracted here.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
As a matter of statement, I'll move to approve the agenda as amended.
second,
Thank you. Okay. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Sandra, do I?
Wadsworth, I.
Funk, I,
Mochler, aye.
Reed, aye.
Thank you. Motion carries. Okay. So can you place everyone else in
Madam
the,
Mayor, may I ask if there will be action afterwards?
there can't be action, correct?
We
Per-
can't recall it now, but I don't think there's gonna be. Craig?
no action?
No action, follow-up. Probably
Thank-
20 minutes.
How long do we need, Craig?
20 minutes.
Huh?
20 minutes.
20 minutes? Okay.
Yes, once everyone. comes out, no, she doesn't need to stay in.
It just Patrick needs to go since it's not official.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you will need
so
to.
Patrick, we're having an executive session, and only some people get to stay. You have to say how long it's gonna be for, and everyone else gets kicked out. You're welcome
Jennifer needs to stay.
to return after, but the meeting's basically, it should wrap up afterwards.
Okay,
And we
well,
said we wouldn't take action,
I
so.
will take off.
All
Thank you all for the vote of confidence. I will, just let you know, I don't want to. This is it. So you're stuck.
So best of luck to you.
Well, I get to stay. Some of you kind of rotate in and out.
Now, we have that on a recording, right? So we can play that back?
All right.
Oh, good. He is still.
Yes.
No, you can't.
Okay,
out of
let's
executive
adjourn the executive session and open the public session. Take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mochler, aye.
All right.
Wadsworth, I.
Okay, motion carries.
Thank you, Jenny.
Aye.
Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hey, you should be- still recording.
I can't